Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ebro in the morning. It's Hot 97. You got the beautiful Laura Styles. You got Rosenberg and friend of somebody's become a friend of mine. Her name is Tish Hyman.
What up? What up?
Now you know Tish, right? But Rosenberg, you weren't here. I don't think the last time we had.
No,
Tish
but
on.
I already feel like she's my best friend and I love her, and I've only known her for 7 minutes.
She's great, right?
Yeah, she's just two things. One, her energy is just very how sweet she is comes across very quickly, and number two, I can just tell when someone's my kind of vibe.
Just a good vibe.
The right kind of music, the right kind of.
Now, her story is dope, and I think now that the album's out, you can get it everywhere. What's the name of it?
It's called Dedicated to.
Which is phenomenal. And we're gonna run through your writing credits and the people you've written for in a second. But your story coming up from the South Bronx. Mm-hmm. And if you want to shout out to the area that you're from.
198 Valentine, yo, what's popping?
But also, you were homeless for a while.
Yeah, for a long time. I was sleeping at people's houses on 198 and Valentine. What's poppin'?
And your mom, I think, did you explain to me you have some brothers and sisters that are running these streets out here too?
I just seen my sister last night. She was drunk as fuck. I was like, what are you doing? I'm moving to L.A. I'm moving them to L.A. in like 2 months. It's done.
So
I gotta take them.
Because the last time you spoke, you came up here, you talked about how hard it is to go back to your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because when you come from the beginnings that you came from, people look at you when you get out and you automatically come home. They trying to rob from you. They ask you for money.
My neighborhood has changed. A lot of people don't live there that I grew up with. Some people moved on, thank God. You know, they got families, they're doing whatever. So it was just like one dude just felt mad crazy when I went over this, just like asking me crazy. Like, well, Tish, what's up, yo? So you got a deal, yo, or what? I'm like, huh? He's like, so how you getting out here? Who's paying for you to come out here? Like, look at me, like, look. I'm like, yo,
sizing
look,
you
man.
up, looking at what you're
Looking
wearing.
I'm like, yo, bro, listen, man. I know him from back in the day. I just couldn't really remember how because it's been so many years.
Yeah.
But I just remember griminess. I was like, look, man. Stop asking me those fucking questions. I said, what you asking me the questions for, bro? And he's like, I just want to know. I want to get in the business. I said, what you trying to do in the business, bro? What do you want to do? I'll tell you based on what you want to do. He's like, I don't know. I got these dances. I'm like, that's not the music business. I don't know anything about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, and you know.
But that's part of coming up, though, is your family and your loved ones. I mean, I'm sure we all been through it. Rosenberg got a loved one. He's a Uber driver. He uses Rosenberg's name. He throws Rosenberg's name around all the time.
That is confirmed. I don't know if it's good or not, but yeah, this is what happened. But this sounds like, I mean, the experience of when people start realizing you're doing things with like Kanye, you know, someone who's such a mega star, I'm sure instantly it starts changing the way people look at you.
I mean, you know, I try to explain to my friends, like my real friends haven't changed. They like some of my friends like that I went to school with and rap with, they got jobs and I just don't see them when I come back. They don't give a shit that I'm even there. They're like, like Tish did tell I said what up. All right, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them really care. I think it's more the people that really wasn't close to me that start acting crazy because they want to get close to me now because they feel like something's going on. But even them, I'm like, look, bro, it ain't like you think, all right? I met Kanye. I didn't meet a bank account, a whole new fucking credit line. You know what I'm saying?
People do think that's what it is,
You know what I'm saying? You know, it wasn't like that. It was cool. It was an experience. And I appreciate all these amazing experiences that I've been privileged and like working to experience. But, you know, I just try to keep it regular. But in the hood, I don't really chill too much because there's nothing to do. It's not even about like people trying to rob me and none of that because I haven't been in the hood long enough to really experience that. I just feel like it's just nothing to do.
Do you find yourself, like, how long did this album take for you to put together? I feel like it was a good 18-month process for you.
It was longer than that. I finished the entire album like in 2013.
Okay.
And at the time, I was like 240 pounds. I didn't have my manager, who's freaking amazing. Shout out to Carrington Harris.
That's him. He's right there.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't know if they could see him. But you know, I just needed to get myself together. Like at the time when I did the album, I was drinking heavily and I was really doing a lot because it was really hard to go in the studio and tell all these stories about my personal life. And like, I wanted to, but it was like in the process of doing it, I realized how much it hurt. So it was a lot of crying. Like, let's be honest, I was really crying on that song. Like, I just like, nobody even recorded it for me. I recorded it by myself.
And what's Let's Be Honest about?
Let's Be Honest is my life story, basically. So I pretty much put it all out there. And it was the first song that I did for the album. And I was like in a little writing room like this, like a small writing room. And I realized that it wasn't going to be a mixtape when I did that song because I was like, oh, shit, this is too real. And I kicked everybody out. I'm like, I don't need an engineer. I recorded myself because I know how to engineer a bit. And I just recorded it. And I recorded it one time. I remember at Universal Little Writing Room. And then I Or everything, like I left it the same way from that one day. The same way you hear it is the same way I left it.
way.
I couldn't record it again.
So
I couldn't add anything to it. It was just that.
Other than getting yourself together, when I met you, was around Subway Art, which I want to play for everybody right now, which is a phenomenal record. You've heard that, right?
I don't think I have.
It's so dope. Rosenberg and
It's
the
a very
video's
dope record
too.
about New York City and
man.
Subway and the people who live and work in the Subway and just the artists on the Subway and just it's a very New York City record.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, so I want to play that, and then we'll come back and talk more about the album. I think last time you was here, we had you rhyming and singing and doing the whole thing.
I'm with that.
I already told her as soon as she walked in, I was like, yo, Tish, you ready to spit? Do a little something. She's like, I'm always ready.
You used to do battles too, right?
Yeah, man. That's when I was knee deep in the rap. Now I play with the rap, but I used to really be on some shit with the rap.
Yo, and you just dropped your new video with Ty Dolla Sign too.
Yeah. Ty and Fabulous. Shout out Ty Dolla and Fab. Campaign.
First time I heard about you was from Fab.
Yes.
And he was like, yo, you got to know about this girl, Tish Hyman. How many songs have you written or worked on with Fab?
Me and Fab worked on, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 different like things we worked on. I know when I first got there, we hung out, and that's when we did You Made Me right away. And basically, You Made Me was pretty much done. I just came in and just started singing over it and did some stuff at the end. And then he called me again to come back in and do the vocal for Lituation so that he can put that out. And I came back, did that. And then we went back in the studio like 2 more times. And one time I was just kind of kicking it with him while he was recording his mixtape, the last one he put out, the summer, I don't know, like summer. You know what I'm talking about, the last one with the one time, in a million. Yeah, that joint dope. Yeah, so he was working on that and I was just coming out. And then actually I took him to Bryson Tiller's show that night because I was like, you heard of Bryson Tiller? He's like, yeah, I heard he's dope. I heard of him. I was like, yo, you want to come to the Roxy and see him tonight? He was like, yeah, let's go. So we went, and then him and Bryson Tiller met that night. And they've been mad tight ever since. That's mad cool, you know what I'm saying?
He started wearing the dad hats. That's much what dad hats like Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, and shout out to Bryson. He was so sweet. We went backstage, hung out with him. It was cool.
You've been on tour with Jill Scott now for about a year on 2 separate tours.
Yes.
You've also now collaborated with Ty Dolla Sign on his album.
Yeah.
Was that Horses in the Stable?
Horses in the Stable.
Yeah, it's a dope song.
It's a dope record. How did that relationship happen?
Me and Ty met when I first went to LA randomly at IHOP. I knew a girl that he dated, or he was dating at the time, or is dating now, whatever. And I said hi to her, and he was with her. And then I met him, and then that was it. Like, after that, we just kind of knew each other. I didn't even know he was into music or nothing. It was just kind of cool. And then one day I texted him. I was like, yo, let's get in the studio. He was like, come through the Paramount. And it was like right around my birthday weekend. And I didn't tell him I was a big Wiz Khalifa fan because I don't really just go around telling people, hey, I'm a big Wiz Khalifa fan. So I was like in the studio and Wiz came in and we smoked for like hours. Honestly, that was like the best shit ever. I called Andy Milanakis. I'm like, yo, I'm in the studio with Wiz Khalifa and Ty.
So wait, you just hang out in LA and run through all these circles and writing songs and just being out and about? That's just your whole life for the last 2 years?
For like the last 4 years.
4 years.
Mean, I guess when I got to LA, it's a very heavy like music community out there, and I'm just really outgoing. So like within 6 months, I pretty much knew and met everybody. I met Jill Scott my first day in LA. Like,
do you live in LA now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I moved there. I was like, oh shit, there's like a heavy work community. And like when I meet people, I'm just me, you know what I mean? I'm like very happy and just outgoing because I'm happy that I get to live and do what I do every day. So like I just met mad people and we just cool. It's just like really just being cool. Like, and so how Horses in the Stable got on his album was I listened to Ty Dolla anyway a lot. So I just winded up like every time I was in the studio and I wasn't working on my stuff, I was working on songs for Ty. It was just weird. Like in my head, it was for him. So Horses in the Stable, when I recorded, I was like, man, that shit is so dope. And I performed it a few times just like randomly out. And people went crazy. I was like, the only person I will give this record to is Ty. If not, I'll do it for my second album. And I was like, yo, Ty, you got to hear this record. And then at first I sent it to him. He was busy. He didn't listen to it. And then he texted me. He was like, yo, send me a record for the album. And I'm like, I done sent this nigga Horses already.
That's one of the most popular records like that's not radio popular on his album is the Horses in the Stable. And people, that's kind of like
it stood out.
Yeah, and that's also the record on the album, for Ty Dolla Sign's album that you're like, okay, he's not fucking around. Like, yeah, he makes those cute weed smoking club records, but this record's like a real he's not fucking around record and making real records.
Oh, yeah, like, we got more coming. We definitely want to do some more stuff. Like, on my next album, I got a song called Nice Hotel that I performed in England because it's got like a little English thing to it. And man, I told Ty, I was like, you got to get on that. He was like, that shit's so dope. Hell yeah, let's do it. So we got a lot of stuff coming.
He's got great energy as a person too. Like he's another guy who's like positive, just vibes sort of you feel all the time.
He's a good guy, you know, and he's a great father, and like he's just awesome. Like,
Let's talk about how you got down from 240 pounds.
Oh, I exercised my ass off and I literally dieted. That's it. I didn't do any pills. I didn't do any shakes. I just went on a strict diet. And it was really because I finished the album and I was, at the time, like I said, I was drinking a lot. And I just decided to stop drinking. So I stopped drinking first.
That's a good first step, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was just like, I realized like this album's dope. So many people worked with me. Like producers were in there. Like I have actually a documentary series of the creation of Subway Art and the creation of Four Letter Word. Like I think most of them I had cameramen there kind of like, you know, watching. So I'm putting that together to release. And it's really interesting because I'm so big. I'm like 240 pounds in this and you just see me going hard. So I realized I had the album and I realized that, you know, I love to perform. So I wanted to be able to do that. And I knew that the weight was holding that back. And I wanted to be healthy. So I just stopped drinking and I went on a serious diet. And I went to the gym like 3 times a day. I went to Runyon Canyon, then to the gym for an hour, then back to Runyon Canyon, then to the gym, like worked my ass off.
Wow.
I lost 3 pounds a week.
3 pounds a week is
every single week. And if I didn't, I was pissed. So I was very like strict. And
so now where are you in your health cycle, life cycle? Are you still dieting or is it not a diet anymore? It's like, you know, because you go through that period.
Well, I don't diet as much anymore. You know, I just pretty much work out like an animal. When I'm in LA, I work out like an animal. When I'm on tour, I don't really get to work out very much. I'm trying to find balance in that, you know, because I really like working out. I really enjoy being strong, you know. I like being strong. Hey, you know, I like to freestyle, man, you know. I don't really come up and do the song thing because I could just, you know, put the albums out, let y'all have that. But you know what I'm thinking about? I'm definitely going to do some mixtapes, but my mixtape is going to be mixtapes. They're going to be freestyles. I'm not going to be, you know, I'm not going to put a lot into it. It's going to be like blah, blah, blah.
Is that what people make the difference, you know, because now sometimes mixtapes are like albums and people are like, nah, it's a mixtape. Is it literally how much they put into organizing and I guess putting the project together and the concept behind it that makes it more of an album? Because we always have this debate where somebody's like, nah, it's just my mixtape. And you're like, oh, but it's fucking dope. Like, it's an
yeah,
album.
it sounds like a full
about?
album, a full project.
I really don't know what these niggas is doing, to be quite real with you. You know what I'm saying? I know what I remember. You know what I'm saying? I'm old school with the hip hop. Those rules ain't changing in my head. In my head, a mixtape is I'm a freestyle over other motherfuckers' beats.
That's the way.
And it's free because, or $2 because, you know, I did have to pay for that recording time.
But I did pay for the beats, so I
it's hit some mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Hit some flavors, and I plan on doing that. That's what I want to do. I want to bring back old hip hop. I want to freestyle. If you in the room with me, and you're not freestyling, you know I'm feeling some type of way. I don't have to say it. You know it.
Tish Hyman, she said no trap beats. That's what the lady said.
No trapping, please.
I listen.
A real bitch is rapping, please. Understand I ain't Japanese, but I look like it cause I smoke so much weed. Lungs are so dirty, man, I can't even breathe. But at least I ain't getting choked out by police. Damn, Black Lives Matter. Pockets getting fatter, but nobody care about that. They wanna climb the ladder. Man, I got a new status. You already know who the fucking baddest. When I get at this, I tell a nigga, please no trap shit. And I ain't playing around, but I am a bastard. My daddy never loved me, but my mama did. My hood loved me too, so I guess I was the kid, the chick that's about to blow up. Niggas don't show up. If you battling me, you get your dough up. It take a lot of money, get me back on that scene, cause you already know I'm already chasing that green. I'm on the way from London. I was bugging, the crowd was wild. I was doing shit, niggas was out. And I came back to New York, 10:30 p.m. Hit the Bronx and got my motherfucking food and my man. Get me some weed, got a whole zip in my pocket. Got this rap game on a zipper, then locked it. I'm not even selling no drugs, but niggas hooked. You already know how I do, can't read my book. I freestyle all off the top. Everything that I do is so unorthodox. I don't follow no trends. I don't care what's in. I don't even pretend. I don't need no friends. I don't need no enemies and Hennessy in my weed. I just drink a lot of liquor, nigga, you see me. And I don't try too hard. You niggas try too hard. Y'all talk about guns, get shot, then you die too hard. I don't really care about that gangster shit, my nigga. All I care about is cash, what you get, my nigga. If you really understand, you got to get up. change the laws. That's the only way things will change. I tell a nigga everything that's on my brain. They say you speak the truth, I speak because it's the pain that I felt before, that I won't feel no more. Y'all niggas are some dinosaurs and I am raw. I ain't never been a liar. I always say whatever is on my mind. Never really gave a fuck about anybody judging. Y'all niggas bugging and ain't saying nothing. Yeah, that's all I hear though. Y'all niggas don't know, I am the one to fear though. This year though, gon' be mine. You already know I hit that rewind every time. I do what I do, and that's why I shine. I'm a star in the sky. Motherfuckers know I'm real fucking high. I smoke the blunt right in front of the building. I ain't worried about
Tish Hyman, freestyling.
No, I might not let her stop.
Hey, yo, let's go to another beat. Let's go.
Hey, hold on, I'm flipping. We gotta keep going.
Yeah. Why not?
You gotta hit him with the vocal.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
come on, Tish.
Hey, ladies, niggas better understand, no. I tell you, you should understand, no. You gotta understand, yo. Telling you that you should understand, yo. What I'm saying when I'm kicking it. You know exactly how I do it. I be flipping it, ripping it like some pancakes. You and your man fake, and I slap you in your face like a handbrake. I don't even know what that means, but that don't matter no more. These rappers can't even make sense, so why should I? Fuck it. I make it say what I do, and say what I do. I wear the Cartier. What the fuck are you rocking, boo? I really don't understand. I drive an LA van. Y'all niggas talk about Tish like she's the bitch or a man. I'm like I got some titties. Nigga, can't you see I'm pretty? How the fuck you saying I'm a dude, nigga? You must be silly. I don't even understand how these niggas be playing, but I just keep on going on the trolls. And I be getting my money on the stroll. If you fuck with me, I fucking take your hoe. Nigga, I never play games, I ain't never been fake. You already know how do I see a couple of snakes. Keep the grass real low, nigga, you never know. So you gotta see a nigga for a nigga be ghost. I be like, damn, Tish, you gotta come back with it. Yo, you know I always got a fly hat with it. Yeah, you know my outfits be killing it. You know how I do, I steal it on some villain shit. And I don't really understand how you rappers be saying you freestyle, but I heard that on your album. Nigga, come on, fucking niggas wildin'. Y'all tell the truth, motherfucker, y'all childish. I ain't coloring my hair to make it, nah. And I ain't gonna lie and try to fake it, nah. I swear you talk shit, you get stripped naked, dog. My mans is real hustlers, is real grimy. We don't really give a fuck, this is perfect timing. Gotta take hip-hop off, it's like a diamond. And y'all niggas roughing it up, I'm about to toughen it up. Y'all niggas talk about it, but y'all ain't being about it. Nigga, I can see it in your eyes, you ain't really about it. When you get hit in the chest, niggas is crying. Oh God, I can't believe my boy dying. You don't understand where I'm from the BX. Me the type of niggas that roll with like 3 texts. You don't wanna be next, I'm just playing. But that shit right there is just a fucking reflex. Cause I used to freestyle battle all the time. Now I'm trying to tell a story when I rhyme. Now I'm trying to make these niggas educated. All these motherfuckers out there trying to hate it, but you better understand, And when it comes to Tish, I got the upper hand. And I don't even claim to be a fucking rapper. I just tell a story, nigga, out coming at you. I slurred a little bit. I'm high, so my vision blurred a little bit. I had to swallow my spit. Shit got caught up in my throat, dog. I'm like water on a boat, dog. I'm a float, dog. I don't really give a fuck, and you know, dog. Middle fingers up to anybody that's mad. Cause I'm walking around glad, it's sad. Niggas ain't got no money in the bag. Niggas ain't got no keys like Khaled. I'm on the fucking beach eating a salad. Nigga talk, what you know really about it?
Tish Hyman.
Yo,
pick up that project,
I'm telling you right now, honestly, y'all always see me freestyling in the morning. And I ain't really high enough for this shit. But I do it. They put a Lauryn Hill beat on so obvious. Goddamn, why the fuck got it one day stop the shit? And I swear to God, I ain't trying to knock the shit. But that's Lauryn Hill and I am not the chick. I'm Tish and I just do what I always do. I do it in the back and do it in front of you.
Wait,
and
stop it. Wait, do you get that a lot?
Oh man, come on, I be like, I get it. I love Lauryn Hill, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's just we just different girls. Or women, she's a real woman. I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
she
trying to
already
get
I
did.
mean, but that's a great comparison.
it's amazing.
You know, it's because you're an amazing singer. You could spit. That's why.
I know, man. But you know what?
I think there's something in you.
They give that shit to, you know what it is?
Though.
If they didn't give that shit to every female rapper that came out, I'd be proud. I'd be like, yes. But they be giving it to
Nah, they
niggas that don't
get
even
it. Nah,
deserve
they
it.
don't
They don't
get it.
give it
They
to
don't get it.
everybody.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say names because I don't want people to think that I think these girls don't deserve the comparison.
Right,
But I don't
okay,
think these
fair
girls deserve the comparison, right? So I'm not gonna say their names, so they don't know who it is. It's just like, yo, because I don't got no beef. It's just like I think you should listen to somebody and compare them to who they kind of sound like, not compare them because they do the same thing.
Right.
Lauryn Hill rapped and sing, Missy rapped and sing, but she didn't sound like nobody was like Missy's like Lauryn Hill. No, because Missy didn't sound like Lauryn Hill. Missy sounded like Missy, but she rapped and sang like Lauryn Hill. It's just they have skill sets, right?
Yeah.
So because they give it to any bitch that can rap and sing, I'm like, I don't want the Lauryn Hill comparison.
Right.
Let my
I
album
think
show that.
in the Subway Art record, there,
You know?
there is something in your tone of your singing.
No, I dig
that
it.
warrants it.
We
to
have the
Lauryn.
same kind of tone.
Yeah.
I think it's warranted used on me. It's just been used on so many people. I feel like
that's not as
I feel like it's a
And you
hoe.
don't wanna-
I feel like it's a hoe. It's like sleeping with a nigga, slept with everybody. Like, oh, you said that to every bitch.
And I think, and rightfully so, you don't want to be compared to someone that great until you've gotten to
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I've surpassed.
8 or
because
9
that's really
Grammys
the
for some
plan.
fuck.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. My plan is to actually get big that people won't say it no more. You know what I'm saying? Because really, in truth, we're different. And I've always heard that my whole life. So it's cool. And she's dope as shit. Like nothing taken away
Yeah,
from
of
her
course,
legacy.
yeah.
Like, but we're not the same, man. And I'm
I-
so glad for that too. Cause you know what I'm saying? If I was out here like talking love songs and really like trying to be like Lauryn, this niggas would be like, really?
Right.
Really? Okay,
Wouldn't
we
seem like you.
we need that, right?
Yeah.
Nah, yo, it's Tish, baby.
I want to hear what she does on this beat.
I'll go.
It's interesting. I think it's interesting. I'm up. I'm part
I'll
of it.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. I know what you see. I'ma tell you like this. I know what you're thinking. I know what you see. I'ma show you how it is. I'ma show you how it is. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. What you think about me. But I'ma show you how it is, yeah. I'ma show you how it is, yeah. I'ma show you how it is. When I take it from the left side, then I put you to the right side. You're rolling backwards, that's right, yeah. Cause that's all I smoke with me and my crew. We go back to the room. We smoke until we glow up. Niggas know you gotta get your dough up. I know what you're thinking. I know what it is. I'ma show you what it is. Yeah, I'ma show you what I live. Yeah, I was up in the hood. Yeah, now I'm in Hollywood. And I know what you're thinking. That bitch done got Hollywood. No, I'm still real. If you see me in the Hollywood Hills, you know exactly what I'm doing. I'm chill. Come up and approach a bitch. Hey, if you smoking, pass me the roach and shit. I like to hit them things no matter how small it get. Nigga, you already know exactly what I meant. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I'ma show you what it is. I know what you're thinking. That's a hardcore dyke, bitch. Nah, nigga, you wrong. I don't hate on no niggas. I don't take no niggas, bitches. Nigga, I ain't getting with you. You know how I do. I keep it real with my cool. When I tell you if you doing something wrong, what you do. Cause I got advice for a nigga. Yeah, I live life with you niggas. Yeah, you gotta understand. I got a plan. And I'm telling you what it is, nigga. I know what you're thinking. I know what it is. You think I wanna get with you, girl? You out your goddamn mind. I got standards. I got a type 2, and I don't like you. I know what you're thinking. I know what it is. I know what you're thinking. She got a motherfucking record deal. Nope, chill. Got my own company / empire. Build an empire. I'm a boss, nigga, so I don't get fired. And I know what you're thinking. I know what it is. I know you trolls in the comment wanna say shit, but I'ma come back and I'ma reply. Cause you already know exactly how I come up and tell a nigga fuck it west side, east side. No matter where I reside, everybody gotta respect. And no matter where I'm at, you know I get a motherfucking check, nigga. I know what you think.
Yo,
Just for you
Tish
niggas with your
Hyman.
questions out there when y'all watching this interview. Cause they be like, is that a boy or a girl? Like, nigga, really?
Yo,
Give it up for Tish
you
Hyman.
so dope,
Amazing.
that was
Oh,
incredible.
man.
Pick up the project. What's the name again?
Dedicated to, baby.
Yeah, man. Love it.
Come on, if y'all buy enough digitals, then I can afford to make physicals. You feel what I'm saying about this?
It's all independent.
It's indie, man. Cause I be telling people when I'm on stage, like, cause after my show, I used to have like 3 or 4 minutes to talk, and I'd be like, listen, I'm gonna give y'all 3 minutes more, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you some important things about me, and I'm gonna tell you some important things that I need you to do. And like, first, I'm from the Bronx. Y'all just heard my whole fucking story. You know what I'm saying? I damn near almost cried because every show I get emotional because I'm serious about what I'm trying to do. And then the second thing is like, buy the fucking album, okay? It's not free. I got it on streaming. Stream it and buy it, because the money that you're spending on this album is not for me. It's for my producers. They have to make money. They don't see the behind the scenes. Because I came from the writing side, I know how worthless it is to really get a placement right now because no one buys records. Or people think music should be free. I rode in the car with a dude in London today. Oh, shout out to him. Yeah, that was today, actually. It was crazy. It was yesterday. And he's like, I don't buy albums, man. I don't, those people got too much money, man. I can't give them no more money. I'll stream it. I said, damn. He's like, I'm a YouTuber. I don't even pay. Matter of fact, he didn't even pay for streams. He said, I'm a YouTuber. And then I played him my shit. He was like, oh my God, you made it.
Because they think because it's recorded that you automatically made money.
He tripped out. And I explained it to him. I said, well, listen. Now that you're a fan, you're going to buy the album. He's like, look at this, man. Look at this, man. Look at this, man. I bought the album. Will you get on my Snapchat? I'm like, fuck y'all, getting your Snapchat. Thank you for buying my fucking album.
By the way, I just bought your album right now.
Hey.
$5.99.
That's what I'm talking about.
$5.99. It's done.
Yo, I told him I'm like, it's $6. I was on stage like, yo, it's $6, yo. If y'all fuck with me, pull out your goddamn phones right now.
So for the people watching, why, if they don't understand them, and you look, here's the real issue. You want to have real talk. Most people just don't give a fuck about anybody else but themselves.
Yeah.
And that's based on facts.
And that's based on facts.
But they care about these artists. They do care.
They claim to care.
Yeah.
They claim to care. And if you are one of the people that does care, for the songwriters and producers that actually write these words or play these chords or come up with these ideas, do they get paid on streaming or do they get paid on physical or both?
Well, see, I won't lie. I have no fucking idea. Because I'll tell you this. I've written a few songs. I don't even know where those checks go. I haven't seen one, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they don't make, maybe they're not making revenue. And I don't think that streaming is getting paid as much as radio because it's not the same. Right. And I understand why, but I think that there needs to be some kind of structure set up. I'm not deep in it enough to know what really needs to happen. I have asked me that in like fucking 2 years because I'm nosy. I'm gonna find out as soon as I can. But and I think that's about as soon as I can.
The way it works is those songs that you wrote, if there is publishing, you have to have somebody and pay administrative to go collect that money. It's sitting there. It's in Universal System or whatever system. Like I'm told inside Universal System, there's billions of dollars, I'm told. I don't know. Songwriters, people have written things where there's sample discrepancies or things are held up in litigation, et cetera, or no one is actually called to collect on the money that's there. So you got to have somebody do that, which I think is the role of the ASCAPs, the BMIs, et cetera, to go do the collections, right?
Yeah, maybe there's nothing to fucking collect. I don't even know.
And then there's that.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing to collect.
Because think about it. If
you better
like,
check.
If you're on an artist,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? If you're on an artist, well, I'm with BMI. I'm with BMI and Universal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and act like they haven't paid. They have paid me. You know what I'm saying? So they're probably collecting you know what I'm saying?
Because you have a publishing deal.
Yes, I am published. I got a very great publishing deal.
So then that's
Shout
where
out
your money
Universal,
comes from.
Ethiopia, have to marry, and thank you very much,
There
Ethiopia.
you go.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. But no, but what I'm saying is for the people that work with me on my album, like I'm good, right? Like I tell them, I'm gonna go on tour. Yes, we all know I'll make money on tour. But that is not where my producers gonna make the money. They need their publishing check. The publishing check is what gets Diana Ross wouldn't be Diana Ross if she didn't have fucking publishing checks coming in. You know what I'm saying? Right. You need publishing checks, and music ain't free to make.
Streaming and buying physical is where it's made.
Yeah.
And if you ain't doing that, you know, then
if
people
you're not
ain't
buying
paid.
the music, how can you expect your artists to
and
keep
also
going?
on that,
That's
if you're
just
wondering
it.
why things get yanked off SoundCloud these days, is because people got tired of not making their money from SoundCloud, so they started yanking their stuff down.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about yanking my stuff down from SoundCloud again because we did it before, but just because it's a new album, we want to make sure everybody listened to it. That was the main
Get the
focus.
promo and then pull it down.
Yeah, but
Purchase.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Purchase.
That's what I'm saying.
We
And I
just
need
bought
y'all,
it. Me and
I
Rosemary
need y'all
just
to
bought
rate
it.
and review it because the rates and review is like I
makes
guess
an impact.
It makes an impact,
Yeah.
and I need that. My thing is like this, man. If you feel like you love my music, and trust me, I recorded that shit at Universal Studios with the big room. We had the big speakers. I had the best musicians. I had John Baptiste on fucking Subway Art, and John Baptiste is like he sold out Carnegie Hall in 2 days. Like he's an incredible. Have you ever seen him?
No.
Dude, he is the most incredible musician and performer, and he's amazing. Just any video you could look, you just put John Batiste in it, he's gonna come up. He's amazing. Timothy Bloom, like these people work so hard, and they loved me, and they did it because they loved me. Like everybody in the studio was there because they loved me. I didn't pay anyone to come. I'm independent. I was
But
like,
they know
yo,
your talent and they know that your
You know?
contributions.
Yeah, they're
to
no dummies
music.
either. Don't get it twisted.
No,
they
they're
know
no
that-
dummies.
They're not showing up for me just because they like me and I
No,
said hi.
They know
Your
your
talent. They know
I
your
mean,
talent.
Of course they knew the talent, but think about it. I'm 240 pounds.
That's true.
Every writer in the
You were a
world is
pug.
becoming an artist. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing anything. I said my speeches was definitely different to them. Like, I ain't gonna front. I was like, listen, these are the songs I wrote, because I wrote most of the songs before we went in the studio. So I was like, these are the songs I wrote. I feel like these are hit songs. And the first ones were Let's Be Honest and Subway Art. So it's
This is
like
2013.
this is 2013. Yeah, 2000. The end of 2013, we started the album. We only did it in 14 days. You know what I'm saying? My next album's gonna be crazy because I'm gonna lock in for like just 1 month and do the album.
Because it's funny, because you're right. You do have to give credit to them for seeing the vision. You'd be like, hey, do you want to come work on for free on this 240-pound lesbian chick in 2013?
Exactly what I'm saying.
Because
And
a
these
lot's changed
people,
even since then. That
they-
sounds even crazier from 3 years ago. People are like, I don't know.
Flipper from Go Music just did fucking Rihanna's I'm Going Numb. He had a record on the radio. Like, these dudes were not like just
Nobody.
bored. Yeah,
Right,
they
right,
were
right.
They were in there. And I'm talking about like Willie Idap did Am I Wrong for Nico and Vince. And that's a huge record.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is before Willie did that. Thank you very much. It was before. And I seen it before. But he was in there the longest and the most, like every freaking day from like the time I got there to the end. Because he don't smoke or drink, so he was just like meticulously on it.
Have
you
you ever, this is a random question, we're just talking now, but have you ever like spent much time in DC or anything?
No, I haven't spent much time in many places. I've really only been to like New York for like a long period of time, and in LA for a long
You
period
just
of time.
remind me of a DC artist. I can't explain why.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about you. Maybe it's just a kindness that is a little less New Yorky or something. I say it with all due respect, 'cause I consider New York home now. But there's something about you that's a little. I don't know. I can't explain.
Yeah, you know what
But
it
it's a
is?
compliment.
I've grown up, man. Because if you would have met me like 10 years ago, you'd be like,
Wouldn't have thought the same thing.
yeah, you'd be like, she could rap. She could sing, but I don't know, man. She kind of wild, yo. I don't know. We got to watch that bitch.
I wouldn't have said it
Yeah.
that way.
Her name is
I
Tish
had a
Hyman.
nice attitude, but I was just crazy.
Pick up the album dedicated to in Apple Music. You're still crazy, but we love you.
Yeah, I'm better. I'm better now. You know what? I think that what happened was when I was a battle rapper, y'all was so angry. Like, that's how I was released.
That's what battle rap is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was just mad.
Yeah.
And as I got older and more and good things started happening, like I started to meet better people and they started introducing me to a better lifestyle. That's what made me stop battle rapping, because I stopped believing what I was saying. Like, when I was saying shit back in the day, I believed it. Like, yo, I really would shoot you, nigga. Maybe I would, because you got me so tight right now that anything is possible.
Over
you know what
these
I'm
bars.
saying?
I'm
Like,
so mad about bars.
like, not even just the bars. It was like when you coming in, I'm coming in from like
the street, yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't have nowhere to really live. Like, shit was really tough. So I was really, really mad. Like, I was really capable of a lot of things, because it was like, well, when you ain't really got shit else to do, and the niggas like, well, let's do this right quick. You know, I sold drugs for a second. That was ridiculous to me, because I don't think women should be involved in that sort of thing. It's just kind of strange,
Oh my God,
you know?
you're so not progressive.
Yo, I mean,
you don't even think women should be drug dealers?
No, I don't. I think it was because I was out there, and I thought that was kind of a strange position to be in, holding all this shit. Niggas coming up like, yo, this nigga could yank me up and rob me for real. Like, what I'm going to do to protect these drugs for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I was doing that, you know, it was an interesting part. It's just interesting, you know, being out there. I was real angry. So now I've grown up. I've seen that, you know, life is really what you make it. I became an adult. I took responsibility for my life, and that's when I changed. I just stopped being mad. I was like, yo, I ain't got no money.
And some of
Go
that
get
is
some money.
when you stop being mad, people want to be around you, because everybody loves to be around somebody who's not angry and upset all the time. And then new
Absolutely.
opportunities come your way because you're somebody that people want to be around.
Yeah, man, I realized that, like, I actually have a talent, and this is people like this talent, you know what I'm saying? Now, I just have to, like, stop being so angry about shit that has nothing to do with this talent and just to focusing on this talent.
And focus on what you can control, because we can't control where we're born.
No.
We can't control who our parents are.
Nope.
We can't control what's going on in the planning of neighborhoods and communities and the economy. We can't control none of that, but we can control ourselves.
Exactly. Like, I remember the first time that I realized that I didn't like a lot of the friends that I had for like 8 years. And then I had to like really break it down. I'm like, wait a minute. Because, you know, I'm like thinking about what I want to do, and this motherfucker's negative as shit. And I'm like,
Yeah, because you're trying to grow, and the same people are doing the same things and that same energy.
It out.
Yeah.
I figured it all the way out. This was my analogy. I was like, listen, I was born on 175th and Monroe Avenue. You were born on 175th and Monroe Avenue. Your mother and my mother were best friends. They would be in the living room doing whatever improper shit they probably was doing, and we'd be in the room together because we had no fucking choice. So you, by chance, became my friend. We're now 10 years older. I'm like, you're fucking stupid. And then I realized that I didn't choose you. You didn't choose me. We were fucking in the same room. We were just in the same hood. We're only friends because our parents were friends. And my mom at the time was a fucking idiot. She doesn't even hang out with your mom anymore. So fuck you.
Yo, it's always good to see you, man. Pick up the album dedicated to Tish Hyman.